Suma Rowjee of Cakes and More, and you're watching the video series Baking for Beginners. Eggs, as you know, are a very essential part of a baker's pantry. Be it whole eggs, egg whites or egg yolks, they can really amaze you with the magic they can work up. So here are a few tidbits about eggs you need to know. Eggs play different roles in different recipes, and in some recipes they lend richness and they lend flavor. They also help the batter rise, and they also help to bind the batter. So different roles in different recipes. Always use fresh eggs. The weight of eggs can vary even within a given grade, so it's always essential that you weigh your eggs before you use them for baking. If a recipe doesn't mention the weight of eggs, you could take the weight of one large egg as 48 grams weight without shell, one large egg white as 30 grams and one large egg yolk as 18 grams. If your recipe requires you to use 3 eggs, then you could crack 3 eggs into your bowl, whisk it lightly just to combine them, and then weigh the eggs and proceed with your recipe. Unless your recipe specifies that the eggs need to be cold, eggs always need to be used at room temperature. So in case you have stored your eggs in the fridge, then you could leave them on the counter for about an hour and then they'll come to room temperature. If you are in a hurry, you could put the cold eggs in a bowl of some warm water, not hot water, and leave them for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you should have your eggs ready. You could whisk an egg with some water and apply this using a silicone brush onto your bread or any other bake, and you'll get a really gorgeous golden color. This is called as an egg wash. If a recipe ingredient list specifies as eggs separated, it means that you'll be using the whites and the yolks separately in the recipe. Separating eggs in order to get clear whites comes with some amount of practice, so you'll get there. Two egg whites replace one whole egg in recipes which allow this substitution. So do read the recipe carefully, and only if the recipe allows this substitution, try it out. Eggs can be substituted in only a few recipes and not in all recipes, so be careful when you are trying to substitute eggs. In some recipes there won't be any baking powder or baking soda, and the cake rises solely with the power of the beaten eggs. Isn't that really amazing? If you're wondering what you could do with egg yolks, there's a lot you could do, like baked custards, homemade custard, and a lot of other desserts. And every time I separate eggs, I'm always tempted to try these out. You could also freeze the egg yolks, and you can do it by stirring in about half a teaspoon of sugar per yolk so that it doesn't become sticky. And then you would also need to remember to subtract this sugar from your recipe later. And then there is the magic of egg whites. That will be coming up soon. Please do stay tuned. Please do leave your comments for me and any queries if you would have. And please do share this video if you found this useful.